It's basic Jewish jargon. You gotta know the phrase. It's actually a phrase so prevalent, so common, so versatile, you may have already used it sometime today. You may have overheard it from friends outside, on the street, or maybe out of the mouth of someone righteous inside of a base medrash. Maybe it was from a man. Maybe you overheard a woman. Maybe it came from a child. This slang term, and at times holy colloquialism, may be endowed upon a chazan after he finished on the holy day of Rosh Hashanah, or you just said this after somebody passed you the chips at some party. But I fear, ladies and gentlemen, the lingo has gone too far, and it's time we stop the madness. What is the word, you ask? Shkoyach. You know that word? Now, Shkoyach is kind of like saying thank you, like good job. But according to Oxford's etymological dictionary of Jewish jargon, it is actually a mashup and compound word of two other words that stand for Yasher Koach, which means your strength should endure. It should go forth straight. So it's kind of like saying, keep up the good work. But over time, people couldn't say the chuz, and it was Yasher Koach turned into Yasher Koach. Yasher Koach, if you say it fast a lot, it goes Yasher Koach, Shkoyach, Yasher Koach, Shkoyach, Shkoyach. Anyway, we're kind of back to the original problem of saying the chuz, but Shkoyach. It's popular. But when you come to Parshas Ki Savo, and you start to get involved in the laws of gratitude, and you meet this fellow who has walked down into his garden, and he's now commanded to bring bikurim, first fruits, it may make you think twice about the word Shkoyach. You see, in order for him to fulfill his obligation of giving thanks to Hashem for his newfound wealth, his parnasa, the beginning of his crop, he ties a cord around it. He grabs his friends. He puts it inside of a basket. He brings it up to the Harabayas. He goes and finds the Kohen that is available in his days. They start to wave it. There's song, there's joy, there's musical instruments. He must jump and leap into this verbal, audible declaration of a brief summary of Jewish history. There was a guy named Laban, and he tried to kill my grandfather, and then we went down to Egypt, and don't ask me about that. That was a whole thing. And then God saved us, though, and now we're here, and all of a sudden I got these beautiful figs. But Anisa Marta, the gratitude, the halachos of Bikurim are that it must be audible. We also see from here, says Rabbi Yerucham, that at times you give context to what exactly the person did for you. You held the door open for me, but really I was late to a meeting, so you don't even know how much gratitude, how thankful I am towards you. Now I got the job, and you give some background information all the way back to Laban is where we're going just for these figs. And you do it with simcha. Don't the grandparents always ask to see footage of their grandkids smiling when they're using the Hanukkah present that they just bought for them? Because the excitement and the simcha that you give to somebody when you're delivering a thank you message to them further delivers what you're really feeling in your heart. So, with the abundance of phrases to use to bestow gratitude upon the chazan, upon your friend, upon anybody that has done something good for you, and you are recognizing the good that is truly impossible to ever be repaid, is it sufficient just to say Shkoyach?